The home of the common Joe and the common Sally in the know, even more so than all those media talking heads.
Well. Looks like I'm not the only one concerned about the officiating in the Tennessee game. I'm hearing there might be an investigation into it. And Nick Saban, who rarely ever complains about the officiating, filed a grievance with the Birmingham office over some stuff regarding Bryce Young being targeted. So, let's talk about it. Hey guys and gals in sporting land, this is JPC, that's Jesse Paul Clark on Facebook, spelled J-E-S-S-E without the I. And this is the Outlaw of College Football. I'm also known as the OCF. Also on Twitter, at OCF Productions. Now, getting right to it, I made a video the other day that pretty well took off. Got about 7,000 views talking about the Tennessee's tainted win over Alabama. Everybody, I knew they were going to come in here and they'd be like, oh, you're just crying. You're making excuses. Bama crying as they always do. When in reality, if you go back and look at my videos, I don't normally talk about the officiating. But you people out there that wanted Alabama to lose so badly, you know, the ones I've been talking about in the comments, drinking the Bama haterade so profusely that you'll do anything to make sure that Alabama loses, or that when they do lose, that there's no debate on whether or not that maybe, just maybe, this game was a little tainted, which it was. And like I said, I don't normally talk about the officiating. Nick Saban, never that I know of, really talks about the officiating. I've never known him to file a grievance. So you can't really chalk it up as to people crying and making excuses when it's a fact that the shit happened. All you got to do is watch the game, and then people come in there and say, well, there was bad calls on both sides. Yeah, really? Alabama had 17 penalties. Tennessee had 6. And there was one there late in the game, the real important one, where the ball was deflected and Kool-Aid McKinstry intercepts the ball and runs it back well into Tennessee territory. He's already run up past the 50-yard line, and the official's flag comes out. Almost a good 10 seconds, about 9 seconds after the play. And NCAA bylaws and referee handbooks dictate that you have to throw the flag within the first 4 seconds. If you do not, then that official is ejected from the game. So what about that? How y'all going to explain that away? How y'all going to explain that? Well, y'all can't, man. It's just so transparent and apparent that I knew people hate Alabama, but I didn't know that y'all had such a disdain for Alabama that y'all couldn't look at something that was so blatantly obvious and give it up. So you could say, yeah, well, Alabama lost, but they did get screwed. I can handle that. But to come in here and act like something didn't go down, it's pretty corruptive on the Bama haters' part. And I just wish that, people didn't get so envious and in their feelings about it, because going forward, this could happen to your team too. And the guy on one of the signals for touchdown or review of the touchdown, he double fist pumped. What's that all about? And like I said, like I mentioned in the first video, the lead official, every time he was verbalizing the call, he had a smirk on his face like that. I'm like, what the hell is that? But the main thing is, you people that claim that people are making excuses are actually the ones making excuses. You're so into your hate that you can't see past the hate to just admit what was right. If it happened to your team, you'd feel a lot differently. And like I said, I'm not going to get in here and complain after every game about every bad call, because we're all going to get bad calls throughout the game. You're going to get 2 or 3 bad calls on your team. That's going to happen. Officials are human. They're going to make mistakes. But that's not a mistake. All that stuff that went down, that's not a mistake. 17-6, not a mistake. Throwing the penalty 9 seconds after the play, it's not a mistake, man. It's something that there's some kind of an agenda going on. And I hate to be that fan talking about the fix, but pretty bad. But I just wanted to come here and follow up on that and just let you guys know that I'm not the only one that's saying this shit. Give me your thoughts on the matter. There's a little heart option down here. If you don't mind, click on that and throw a few dollars in the coffers. Get me off the YouTube teat. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, KMCA to all the other teams. Class is now officially dismissed.